Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today I have a quick walkthrough of a game from Paintball 101 at Linglestown Paintball in Linglestown, PA. This game was about 10 on 10 on a long, narrowish field, somewhat sparse, and lower in the middle than at the starting points. This means it's easy to take ground off the break, but then you're fighting uphill once you reach the middle of the field.
I do not see anything.
From this position, I have a relatively good view of most of the field, but because of the distance and the fact that the opposite side is uphill, I actually can't see many players. But I can see one opponent in that building next to the boat, which is the critical location on the field. The friendly player that made it to the boat off the break is able to eliminate the opponent in the building, and another opponent that also comes into the building. The problem is that while that boat is an extremely strong position, our player there made that position off the break, and so doesn't have a good idea of where the opposing players are around him. From back here in the midfield, I have a very good idea of where the opposing players are, so I want to make it up to the boat and eventually the building.
Screw it.
Notice that rather than taking the shortest path possible, I swing wide and use the boat and the building as indirect cover to protect myself from as many players as possible.
Yeah, so I had a good view from back there of where everybody is.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
So I get some nice cover fire, then scoot up to the building, and the first thing I do is I want to look for a player directly behind it, but it looked like that player had either moved or gotten eliminated, so now I look out the left side towards the center of the field. You can't see the player that I'm shooting at right now, but I do eliminate a player that is behind that gray bunker. There he is walking off.
Okay, so we gotta watch up that way on a spool, back, and then out to the left.
And now I'm going to try to eliminate that player out to the left. They're located behind the black bunker with the white barrel adjacent to it. They are kind of behind and over the top of it right now, but they will shift and end up more exposed out of the bottom left portion.
Come on out, come on Pop, Pop out.
And I believe it is this third shot that connects. Now there are relatively few opponents left on the field. One of them, I believe, is relatively close, but he is subsequently eliminated relatively soon by players coming up from my left, which means the last remaining player is in the back, although we don't know exactly where that person is.
The one with the net, the box with the net. Box with the netting.
Once we find out where he is, everyone just kind of crashes it, someone runs up, and that is the game. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice run! Nice run!